A very cultured Kate, pregnant Duchess gets a henna tattoo, and even takes bindis home for Charlotte, before donning a hard hat to visit Sunderland's new Northern Spire Bridge. While tattoos are not exactly de rigueur among the royals, it seems that the Duchess of Cambridge is ready to embrace body art, at least the temporary kind. Pregnant Kate, 36, had a henna tattoo painted on her wrist during a visit to a new community project during a day of engagements in Sunderland on Wednesday. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge kick-started their flying visit with a visit to the fire station, which has recently been converted into a music and arts hub. They were treated to colorful performances of music, dance and theater from local children and young people, and finished by officially opening the fire station. Chatting to a group from Young Asian Voices at the Fire Station Arts Center, Kate asked if one of the girls would draw a henna design on her hand. The Duchess seemed delighted when Shajida Begum, 18, drew a black flower with a swirl. Miss Begum said, "I said, would you like a design? And she was like, yes, if you don't mind." She was saying that it was really pretty. I was just telling her how it works. I was telling her when she can wash it off. I said when it becomes flaky. Kate also asked the girls for a pack of bindis, which she said she wanted for her daughter Charlotte. The Duchess could be seen wearing a printed woven dress from maternity brand Serafini. The brand has been with Kate throughout her 3 pregnancies, and this latest dress, costing £159, is currently out of stock on the brand's website. Kate later slipped into a hard hat and high-vis vest as she joined Prince William on the site of the new Northern Spire Bridge over the River Wear, which is due to open in spring 2018. The Duchess, who is 7 months pregnant, covered her bespoke Dolce & Gabbana coat with the heavy-duty workwear in order to stay safe while surveying the area during her visit to Sunderland on Wednesday. She even tied her famous brunette dresses back into a loose ponytail, in order to keep her hair out of harm's way. And while her due date may be looming, Kate seemed happy to lend a hand, slipping out of the court shoes she was seen wearing earlier and into a pair of boots in order to help with the finishing touches. After speaking to engineers who have worked on the project, she was asked to screw in one of the final bolts into the bridge's parapets. Prince William joked, "Is this a key bit? What happens if it doesn't tighten properly? How tight do you need it to be?" He added, "We'll walk away and the bolt will drop out." William and Kate marveled at the new bridge that the northeastern city hopes will help with regeneration in the area. William and Kate ended their trip to the northeast by visiting the striking Northern Spire, already a major landmark and standing twice as high as Nelson's Column and taller than Big Ben's clock tower. The 1,550-ton pylon bridge is the second part of the Sunderland Strategic Transport Corridor, a 5-phase plan to improve links between the A19 and Sunderland city centre and the Port of Sunderland. The Northern Spire, named following a public vote, will help reduce congestion around the city, speed up car journeys and allow land along both sides of the River Wear to be regenerated and developed. The Sunderland City Council project, due to be completed this spring, was built over 3 years and cost £117 million, with the government contributing around 2/3 of the funds and the council the rest. The couple later met 16 schoolchildren, aged 9 and 10, from 4 local primary schools. Ella McKenna, 10, from Highfield Primary School gave the Duchess flowers. Olivia Campbell, 11, from Castletown Primary School. Tommy Lancaster, 10, from Diamond Hall Junior Academy, and Emily Ross, 11, from Northern Saints Primary School, gave her a teddy bear. Ruby Carney, 9, also from Castletown, presented the couple with a polystyrene model of the Northern Spire Bridge. The Duchess told the children, "Thanks for the prezzies. The children will love it and they'll love the flowers as well. The bridge is very impressive. It's huge, isn't it? We were told it's bigger than Big Ben. It's quite a good way to connect both sides. It's a good job it's a sunny day today, otherwise it's pretty cold and wintry," the Duke said. Does anyone support Sunderland? You can't support Manchester United when you live in Sunderland. I'm glad I've found someone who supports Sunderland Football Club. The pair were then driven in a convoy of 5 cars made by Nissan, a major manufacturer in the area, across the bridge to enjoy the views of the River Wear. The bridge, which has taken 3 years to complete, is expected to bring 6,000 jobs to the area. Cliff Young, bridge engineer for Sunderland City Council, hosted the couple on the bridge. He said, "We're very proud. I'm very happy. You don't get to do that every day. It's the first new bridge over the Wear in 40 years. It's a proud moment to be involved in it and have a royal visit." The Duchess was asking my role and how long I was involved in the project. She was very interested indeed in the building and design of the bridge. "We'll have to make that bolt for posterity. We have a silver rivet on Wearmouth done the Duke of York in the 1920s. It's nice that another member of the royal family is putting the finishing touch to our new bridge. Wills takes an interest in engineering, so I'm sure he enjoyed putting the bolt in. Whether he does any DIY around Kensington Palace I don't know." Peter Smiley, 32, an engineer who has worked on the bridge, helped her with the wrench. He said afterwards, "They wanted to do it together." Wills said, "It's like I'm doing a bit of DIY." They are people that are well known all over the world, so to be pictured with them is amazing. They both got their hands dirty. It's really nice. They're just two ordinary people. I was obviously nervous. It was nice to meet them. For them to be actually been here doing part of my job, and to be part of it tightening our bolt, it makes them part of the achievement. Leigh Clark, Chief Operating Officer for Sunderland City Council, said, "I think the bridge is a real statement about the identity of Sunderland, its future and its prosperity. It's not just about improving transport, it's about the future regeneration of the city. We are already seeing the green shoots of that with future planning applications coming in." Arriving in the city, Kate looked as stylish as ever as she stepped out in a forest green Dolce & Gabbana coat. The double-breasted designer piece was fitted and showcased the mother-to-be's blossoming baby bump with just over 2 months until her due date in April. Despite her looming due date, the royal appeared to opt for style over comfort, wearing a classic pair of black suede court shoes and carried a matching clutch as she arrived in Sunderland. Upon their arrival in the city, Kate and her husband Prince William were greeted by a mass of well-wishers. Armed with Union Jacks and bunches of flowers, royal fans lined the streets outside the fire station in a hope to catch a glimpse of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Kate could be seen bending down to meet an adorable young fan who presented her with a posy of flowers upon her arrival. The Duchess could be seen shaking her hand as a way of thanks, much to the delight of the little girl. She then moved on to speak to an elderly lady in a wheelchair, who too had come armed with a floral tribute. Kate bent down so as to be face to face with the woman and could be seen holding her hand throughout the conversation. Kate paused to chat with a couple of young boys who were dressed in policeman costumes. She could be seen admiring their uniforms and asking them questions before heading into the fire station. Prince William, meanwhile, cut a dapper figure in a navy blue blazer and a matching jumper in an effort to keep out the February chill. He too received a floral tribute in the form of several bunches of flowers from some very patriotic-looking fans in the crowd. The couple is visiting Sunderland to showcase the city's vibrant arts scene and engineering talent.